Games Match Day 3. It's something that I know we've all been looking forward to.
I've been looking forward to it. I'm Isaac.
And I'm Matthew, and I definitely have been looking forward to this, especially after last week's great match.
Here we have the Detroit 3. It doesn't say their tags, but Sabertooth, Maxplatypus, and Angry Bumblebee are going to try and get it done here, as they are the villains of this game?
They are the villains.
Is this pre-clan tag days?
Oh, no. The thing is, you can't see clan tags.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
in the replay.
Yeah, before we get started, I want to say something on the apparent time discrepancies you see. For some reason, when I was recording this, the master shot was a good 15 seconds. The timing said it was a good 15 seconds beforehand.
All right, it's a very hectic start. See, teams getting the hammer, moving the treasure. The villains even moving treasure very quickly. William doing something. Let's see if he continues to do anything the rest of this match.
And Sabertooth, he is contributing so much.
He's still
Oh! How on earth? I thought Max was probably the best
Brian.
player on the team.
Wow, AlmightyBrian shows up, and they still haven't killed Sabertooth. There he goes.
Really, if Sabertooth was really playing, I think it would have made a huge difference. Who knows what he was doing at that time?
He definitely would have scored.
Probably.
So we have teammates shooting at each other as the heroes move the treasure away. Let's not count the villains out here. The treasure hasn't gone that far.
Yeah, but AlmightyBrian's sitting back there.
There we go. Not throwing it downstairs though. Interesting. Usually I just like to throw it down there and get it out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there. Sabertooth's moving. Nope. He's actually moving, but he's
not contributing.
AlmightyBrian.
Right.
And the
humpage.
Oh, uh-oh. Detroit 3
sense of
usually doesn't
rivalry.
like that.
Yeah, a sense of rivalry.
Oh, that was AlmightyBrian. I don't know what he was quite doing there. He seemed to be carrying the treasure, set it down, reloaded, and then tried to pick it back up again.
Grenade, but the platypus is there. And
he's not afraid. He's not afraid. That's one thing you can say about him.
Yeah, take a stand.
You saw in what they said in the first season is that the Detroit 3 definitely had the courage needed to never be defeated.
There we go, Maxplatypus with the score.
Minute 40 in.
That was a nice play. He had his entire team around him covering, and then he had the treasure bear, and he just ran in.
Yes, a lot of people, the treasure bear, aren't willing to go and just grab the treasure and move. But so often, if you just go and grab it and start running with it, people aren't looking for a player that does that. They're going to be trying to get in kills. You can sometimes sneak one in like that.
Seems like AlmightyBrian's having a pretty good start here. He's leaving grenades everywhere, and he's getting afterlife, so he's doing a good job. Wild West is very, very inaccurate, though.
Now, here's something interesting. Every single person on the Heroes team plays Deathmatch more than Plunder.
Interesting. I really don't understand why people do that, because me, primarily being a Plunder player, or not only being a Plunder player, I don't try and branch out into other matches, because just don't have the feel for them.
That's true.
That was a nice move by Angry Bumblebee with the tricky there, but they threw the treasure down, and Sabertooth trying to move it back up. It was Angry Bumblebee going into the base trying to take out the opposition.
Sabertooth grabbing the treasure if he doesn't have treasure bear. That's a bold move there. Especially when two players on his team have treasure bear. But it
looks like another score coming up here.
Oh, wow, look at that.
AlmightyBrian. Oh, he can't do it. Angry Bumblebee with the score.
AlmightyBrian really is doing a great job with Kim.
I mean, on his team, we haven't really seen anyone else. I mean, look. Oh, but the hump. Come on, you can't hump when you're down two. You're down
I sense something brooding.
Brooding or even brewing.
Both.
Oh, I hate the treasure spot in this position. In my opinion, you just leave. You leave and let it respawn.
Yeah,
you're just gonna go down and get killed.
That's the worst position. Everyone throws grenades right at the entrance to the door.
Look.
Platypus with a team kill.
You know, they say that Detroit has been divisive for years.
There's AlmightyBrian. He keeps getting those grenade kills at his team.
Oh, Big Dent went down to get some ammo. Didn't come back up. AlmightyBrian trying to move
Could be a mistake going for the treasure.
You never know.
Comes Biryani.
My Angry Bumblebee took care of him. See, the treasure's there, and then...
Well, Biryani still gets the kill, even though he missed with the punch. And
oh, come on.
Sneak kill.
Yeah,
see, the treasure never moves when it spawns in this spot.
Yeah, and the more you touch it, the more it's just going to stay there and not respawn. So the team that's down two...
Biryani with another sneak kill in the back on Sabertooth.
Now, Nets should be proud of him.
Now, guys, we might be seeing that, the Detroit 3 are not playing up to par. But if you look at the stats, all three of them play worse on the Ice Cave.
Really?
Their
all
KDRs decrease. All three of them.
Interesting.
And for the most part, on the other team, the KDRs increase. So for the heroes, they increase.
But at this point in the match,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
really not seeing the heroes playing very well. Besides AlmightyBrian and Biryani starting to, but the villains have a strong command over this game right now. We're only 5 minutes in.
5 minutes in, I've only seen William's name twice, and that they've seen William do anything besides grab the treasure.
Right.
So, and be killed. We're gonna need more. They're gonna need more for him if they want to continue this league.
There's Platypus with some good D, and heroes tried to move the treasure, but kind of getting halted there. Have to go around the side.
The heroes are trying to draw one back here, but in the beginning, it's kind of stagnant here.
All the
Not being
villains
able to
are
move it.
around the treasure right now. There's 4 villains.
They should be able to make things happen, but William, that's not where you want to be taking the treasure down. You're completely exposed.
That is the worst way to go.
But he's doing something.
Snipe shot from Biryani, yeah.
Now doing nothing. I mean, they're not gonna, now the heroes aren't going to
What
score.
is going on here?
Oh.
Platypus getting into a fight with.
Oh, that's not what you want to see. That was just poor all around.
That was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I'd have to say. I'd hate to be him right now.
Sabertooth the double down.
And then double down. Angry Bumblebee coming in to sweep up.
Yeah, that
over.
spot on the bottom there is really exposed. But here's
Oh, my
AlmightyBrian.
brain. Double down, but
One with his teammate.
and they're just shooting. What is
Shooting the wall. He's
maybe
got a
he's-
strategy. Platypus ends that strategy. but-
Yeah. I think we're all thankful for that Maxplatypus for ending that strategy.
Yeah.
It really has no place in the game.
And the heroes are moving the treasure.
Yeah, the villains everyone keeps getting stuck down here right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can thank William for this, for throwing the treasure that way. That's not really the way you want to get the treasure. The whole reason it didn't move out of that little cubby is because you can't move it down there.
Mm-hmm.
You only want to get down there if you're extremely desperate. When you're up to nothing, you don't need to throw it down there and then just destroy your KD out this way.
And, you know, while
I would have taken it to the center on the bottom.
And while
That's usually
William's
the
trying
best.
to move the treasure, you can see in the ice cave his KDR decreases by 36.8% on the ice cave. Yeah, it goes from a 0.52 to a 0.38.
I mean, being a .52, that's nothing to, write home about. So.
Yeah.
Here's Sabertooth stuck between a couple, and he's got nothing.
William picked up the treasure and sat down.
And you're trying to give them some cover, but they're just everywhere right now.
And Biryani.
Yeah, Biryani.
Biryani's come up with some key kills. I'm just saying.
He's playing really well right now.
Got off to a slow start, but he's picking up.
Yeah.
To help the team, because you need more than just one player. Clearly, I mean, especially when there are 5 players out there, you need more than just one player trying to move the treasure and also getting kills.
Oh, the heroes are mounting something here. The 3 of them.
They should score here.
They finally got a break on the stairs down there.
No one's checking the back. No one.
No.
They shouldn't.
Where's
They
the
should
cover?
score here, but they don't deserve to. Because you have to watch the treasure
Right
in the
in
back.
front. An angry Bumblebee with a long kill. Downward.
It's just not very good. Not very good cover.
No.
And then Tenzin running around in there. I'm not sure who that is. Wild West, huh?
Well, Biryani's creeping up on them. He got
Jim
mad.
Barnes.
He got angry. Saber's got to know Biryani's coming up.
I know, he's
He's
got to
trying
get
to
rid of
get
that
it out
treasure. Yeah.
Ooh.
Gonna bounce down.
Oh,
Beautiful
that
throw.
is-
Beautiful throw.
That is lucky. And there go the villains down there to try to move it away. Really, that was the only option at that point when it's just down to him and he knows they're all coming.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really was.
You just gotta have the, gotta know that was a very good tactical play.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that, if I go to pick up the treasure, I could die. I may die. But
I will die.
if I don't, then
I can't die.
they're gonna score.
I wish I was dead.
Yeah, now we're kind of at a stalemate here in the basement, but
That's
that's really what the villains wanted when the heroes were that close to scoring.
How do you escape that? Something I'd like to know. Oh boy.
Biryani, he is
Biryani.
deadly with the sniper.
Yes.
That's probably getting the afterlife though.
It's interesting, when you saw Biryani getting warmed up, and mainly in the first 2.5 minutes, the villain scored just like that.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
now that he's getting better, they just can't make it connect.
They've gotten closer to scoring than the villains have.
Right? They can't put the booty to the chest, so to speak.
Yeah.
No, here they are defending, but I think you're right. They haven't really had any forward progress in their half.
Oh,
well,
Jesus.
yeah.
I wanted to say, I really respect William for going and grabbing the treasure when he's clearly not a good player, but when someone's clearly not a good player, not even a smart player, just stay away.
Yeah, there's
Go play
Biryani
Deathmatch.
again. He's taking over this game. really, he started off really slow, and the villains got 2 quick scores. But since he's picked up, villains haven't even been able to move the treasure to their side of the board yet.
No.
I mean, you also have to contribute that to William throwing it down there, and for the team for just not leaving it there.
Right. We're at the same stalemate we were earlier, where eventually the heroes prevail.
Biryani, that sniper again. No. Walking on air.
Walking on sunshine.
Oh boy, the hammer comes in handy.
Max shuts him down, and it looks like that's the end of the first half.
Good. I was quite confused at what was going on there.
Well, gentlemen, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, with it all, the man of the first half is definitely Biryani.
Well, for their team, but Angry Bumblebee really played well for the villains.
I think he's played handy, but with the including of Biryani into the game, it really just shut it down. But yes, Angry Bumblebee has played quite well, 24-13. Yeah.
And it's notable to say that only Biryani, Angry Bumblebee, and Sabertooth Tiger 7, they're the only ones who have kill-death ratios, positive kill-death ratios.
Yeah, it's been a tough game. It's a stalemate, but Angry Bumblebee really played well, getting that quick score and then covering. He's doing well with his KDR. He has a 10 rating on the half. And then Biryani really started off slow, but during, I would say, the second quarter, so from like the 5-minute mark to the 10-minute mark, he really played amazingly well. He kept them in the game, and really he's the reason it's still 2-0.
And if you look at the villains, I mean, you have William 100 with 4-14 in the first half, and Nazarby 7, 3-9. Yeah. That's just terrible, especially with William not knowing what to do with the treasure and getting it stuck in the no man's land pretty much. Yeah. They have combined 7 kills in the first half, and the lowest person, even Wild West, has 8. Yeah. That's, they're going to need to step up if they want to hold on to this lead.
Yeah, the Detroit 3 has no help. Pretty much that's the story of the first half.
It's more like the Detroit 2, because Maxplatypus hasn't been doing much of anything.
Would you say that Maxplatypus would need to step up in order for the villains to come back in the second half?
I would say so, because, I mean, if you look at Nazarby and William with only 7 kills and Maxplatypus with going 3-14, if he can just, pick it up a little bit.
13-3, but he was the reason for the first score. He got that quick score at the beginning. So
That's
I wouldn't say he's doing nothing. It's definitely the Detroit 3, but they really have no one else. So that's the first half.
Well, we'll see how the second half turns out.